Heidi ho, my peeps. One of the advantages of having a glittery sequined pillow on your sofa is that when the sun hits it, it causes all sorts of wonderful little lights to go up onto your ceiling and make things just beautiful. It's coming from those two pillows right there. I should put the pink ones over there as well and see what kind of glitter I can get going on the ceiling, but I think that's just so beautiful. I love it. And it'll last for, I don't know, half an hour or so, maybe 20 minutes, and it'll go away. Oops. Sorry, I just dropped the phone. That was dumb. I can get a little view of the house today. I'm sitting in my recliner, just kind of chilling. Grant and I had to go to town. And then we went up to the village and we got some lunch and we went to the post office. Our boy Spot's still wearing his unicorn mask. He says that it makes him feel empowered. And, you know, who am I to take that away from him? So, I'm going to say hi to you. Hi to you. I'm a little tired, but I feel good. My arm is 95% back to normal, maybe. I can't quite extend it all the way, but I've been working it every day and getting closer and closer to full extension. Wow, what else is going on? Oh, I had a really nice time when I was in Los Angeles. Actually, I was in Pasadena this past weekend, and Grant and I had an interesting experience. We drove home on Sunday afternoon, and we passed through, you know, Pasadena, and we passed through Silmar, and we started to climb. Honey, was it before or after we passed Magic Mountain that the clouds started coming through? It was after, huh? After. Okay, so we go past Magic Mountain, and at this point, it's beginning to cloud up above our heads and look a little overcast. So we then climbed up out of Magic Mountain and came up over the first pass, and we saw ground clouds. I mean, it was like fog, but it was clouds, and basically on the ground and just what seemed like less than 100 feet above our heads. And they were moving so fast. I mean, they were just whizzing by the windshield. And I don't think I've ever seen clouds move that fast. And then we noticed that the car, all of a sudden the car's getting buffeted around, and we could see that trees are swaying back and forth. And we realized that the wind was coming out of the east. Wind doesn't normally come out of the east unless it's a typical Santa Ana style wind that blows this time of year. Usually if it's going to blow, it's generally in November, December, big months for Santa Ana winds. Anyway, I remarked to Grant, oh wow, this is a Santa Ana wind. I haven't experienced this in a long time. I mean, you know, since I lived here years and years ago. And they are hot, dry winds. Well, within what, 8 or 10 hours after we went through there, that's when the fire started. Can you hear me, darling?
Yeah, I was just fading out.
Oh, he's over there sleeping in his recliner. Anyway, within 8 or 10 hours, that's when the fire started. And so if we had left the following day, Monday instead of Sunday, that freeway was shut down on Monday for a while. And we would have basically driven through what has turned into a horrifying, you know, a horrifying situation down there. The people that we went to visit lived in the Pasadena area and the Fullerton area. And to this point, they're not in any danger from the fires. And let's hope it stays that way. But, you know, your heart just has to bleed for everybody who is losing homes. You know, I don't know how many lives lost there is in this thing yet. I don't think I've read any report about that except for someone who had been found at the site of an accident. There was a body that had been found in the burn area at a site of an accident. So anyhow, well, I tell you, I've had a lot of these but for the grace of God go I experiences when it comes to fire. In 2014, when Abigail and I did our cross-country drive, we started by going through Alpine County, which is the center of California, and over the pass, and to get into Nevada. And 24 hours after we went through there, a big wildfire came through and burned half of, you know, what we were traveling through. So it's really been, fire seems to dog my steps. It's a little scary. So anyhow, you know, I'm kind of preoccupied thinking about that and worrying worrying about friends and family, but more than that, just feeling a great sense of sadness that all that destruction and, you know, horror is going on. It makes me, you know, think back to the Santa Rosa fire from earlier this year and how my friends Rosie and Jen from the Rosie O'Grady channel. Oops, I don't mean Rosie O'Grady. That's a song. I mean Rosie O'Kelly. How they have been kind of chronicling this and doing a lot of documentary style videos on their channel. They came very close to having to leave their home, and you know, that burned lots of landmarks, beautiful places that had been there for, you know, a long time. By California standards were gone. So I don't know, California's burning up. So far right here where we are, we had all our bad fires last year, and this has been a very relatively safe and fire-free year here in our area. So that's a lot to be thankful for. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking about this afternoon, and I've got a few things coming up. We're going to do our MunchPac video, and I'm going to be doing a what's in my backpack video, and a few things like that. So I will see you guys again soon. Bye!